Hi everybody, my name is Becky Sizer and I am the creator and founder of Bodies in Balance. I wanted to take this chance to give you a little insight into my past as a rider and as a strength and conditioning coach, and also give you a little insight into what I have planned as far as content for you with Bodies in Balance. So I started riding when I was 5 years old, and I have been pretty much obsessed with horses since I was able to know what a horse was. I have mostly been a dressage rider. I dabbled in a little eventing and a little bit of Western, a little bit of hunter jumper before starting to really concentrate on dressage as a teenager. And I eventually went off to college. After college, I decided the only thing I could think about was riding, so I went and did the working student thing, and my body was really not able to hold up to that sort of workload. This was not out of the blue. I had struggled with back issues, neck issues, going back to my early teens. But really in my early 20s as a working student, this was when the workload of being a working student was just too much for me. So I moved back home and tried to do some non-horsey careers. That did not work out for me. As most horse people know, you get kind of sucked in. So I decided that the only way I was going to be able to do this was to really try to help people like me, whose bodies really were not maybe designed for the grind, but who really had the heart for it, and maybe the horses who were in the same situation. So I went back to school and I got my master's degree from the University of Minnesota in sport and exercise science, and that was a really fantastic experience because I got to not only work at a major research university in the lab conducting research, but also I got exposed to a lot of other sports. I got to experience a lot of the things that athletes and coaches in other sports were doing for athletes like me who were not maybe designed for durability. And that then led to me leaving the master's program, or once I completed my coursework, coming out into the world, and I really focused in on fixing horses. So the last 10 years or so, I have mostly worked with horses who have maybe kissing spine or like sciatica or upward fixation of the patella, sometimes diagnosed pathologies like that, but also sometimes just like maybe they rear a lot or buck a lot and no one can really figure out why. And I have worked with a team of professionals where I do the riding and some of the biomechanics analysis, and then we have a mentor who oversees us, and body workers, farriers. We all work as a team to try to get these horses happy, sound, and working comfortably in their jobs. And that has been tremendously rewarding, as you would expect. But now my focus is starting to shift into the riders. So of course, I'm not going to leave the horses. That's my love. But I wanted to, with Bodies in Balance, bring some of the same tools that I had given to the horses to riders. And these tools have led me now in the past 15 years or so to being the most durable that I've ever been, even at a more advanced age. And I hope that they can do the same things for you.